Hello everyone, this is Pooja Rawat. Welcome again. Today we will revise our history. First chapter, how, when and where. So first of all we will revise the very short answer question of this chapter, and our first question is, what do you mean by contemporary? So what is the meaning of contemporary? The term referred to the present or modern period or belonging to the present time. Second question is, what is imperialism? It is a political system based on extension of empire by conquest of colonies. So it is imperialism. Next question, who was James Mill? You all know that James Mill was a Scottish economist and a political philosopher who published a massive 3-volume work, A History of British India. Means the history of British India was written by the James Mill. Our next question is, how did Mills divided Indian history? So Mills divided Indian history into 3 parts. First is Hindu, Muslim and British. He divided Indian history into 3 periods, namely Hindu, Muslim and British. Our next question is, why do we try to divide history into different periods? So we try to divide history into different periods to capture the characteristic of a time and its characteristics feature, and by dividing history it becomes easy to study it and to read every part of it very carefully. So our next question is, what are the source of information of the period? किसी भी पीरियड के इंफॉर्मेशन सोर्स क्या होता है? So the answer of it is, the source of information of period are primary source and secondary source. हमारे पास 2 सोर्स होते हैं, primary source और secondary source. Next question is, what is included in primary source of history? अब primary source में क्या आता है? तो primary source में आती है report, literary and artistic evidence like books and paintings and archaeological remains. तो ये सब किस में आते हैं? primary source में आ जाते हैं. Now our next question is, how the historian has divided the Indian history? Historians ने Indian history को कैसे divide किया है? तो इसका है कि historian has divided the Indian history into 3 parts. First is ancient, medieval and modern. Next question है, who was Warren Hastings? Warren Hastings कौन था? He was the first Governor General of India. So Warren Hastings was the first Governor General of India. Next question, when was Warren Hastings appointed as the Governor General of India? So answer is, Warren Hastings was appointed as the Governor General of India in 1773. Next question, where was National Archives in India located and when did it come up? So National Archive of India, you all know that it is located in Delhi and it is came up in 1920s. Next question है हमारा, what is nationalism? So the system of a ring alliance, devotion and loyalty to one's nation is known as nationalism. What is directory? It was an executive council in frame which was set up under the new constitution in 1795. It gave the right to vote to the citizen. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय द सिविलाइजिंग मिशन? सिविलाइजिंग मिशन के बारे में हमने पढ़ा है, द टर्म इज़ यूज्ड बाय यूरोपियन टू मॉडर्नाइजिंग द पीपल ऑफ एशिया एंड अफ्रीका टू हुम दे कंसिडर्ड एज बिलोंगिंग टू इंटीरियर रेस. मतलब जिन लोगों को वो थोड़ा पिछड़ा समझते थे या थोड़ा बैकवर्ड या अनएजुकेटेड, उन लोगों को एजुकेटेड बनाना, उनको मॉडर्न बनाना, उसको ही वो लोग सिविलाइजिंग मिशन कहते थे. नेक्स्ट है, व्हाट इज़ रेनाइसेंस? It means rebirth and refer to European history from 14th to 16th century when there was revival of art, learning and culture. Now we will read our short answer type question. In short answer type question, our first question is, what are the features of modern age? So following are the features of modern age. First is growth of democratic idea and institution. In modern age, people started thinking about democracy, and this was the time of growth of democratic idea and institution. Second is industrialization of followed by imperialism. Industrialization शुरू हुआ था, growth of scientific ideas, rise of humanism, growth of urban centers. तो ये सब हमारे modern age के examples हैं. Next question है, what is the meaning of periodization of history? Periodization of history का meaning क्या होता है? You all know that historian divided the history of world into three periods: ancient, modern and medieval. Each period has some distinct feature. The modern period of the history is said to have begun with information, exploration, Renaissance and Reformation movement. This classification of history into three periods is known as the periodization of history. Our next question number 3 is, what points should be kept in mind while dividing or classifying history? Following are the points that should be kept in view or mind while classifying history into three parts. First is, there is no fixed date or proof as when the first period ended and the other period began. Second, each period evolved gradually from the previous one. And third is, the different continents modern period began at different time. For example, modern period is Europe began in 15th century, while in India it began in 18th century. So we divide history in this point. Next question is, what was the importance of survey during British rule? You all know that Britishers were very practical and very interested. Britishers were very interested in doing survey. So we will read about their rule. The practice of surveying became important during colonial administration because British believed that a country had to properly know before it is effectively administrated. तो अगर किसी कंट्री पे एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन करना है, रूल करना है, तो उससे पहले उसके बारे में कम्प्लीटली जानना ज़रूरी होता है. दैट्स वाई ब्रिटिशर्स जो है वो सर्वे कराते थे और सर्वे को बहुत ही. नाउ वी विल डू सम लॉन्ग आंसर टाइप क्वेश्चंस. आवर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, व्हाट आर द इवेंट्स कवर्ड इन मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री ऑफ इंडिया? The event covered in modern history of India are, first is establishment of company rule. Establishment of company rule. Second is the setup of British administration system, land revenue, economic policies, etc. So these are the event covered in modern history. तो सबसे पहले इसमें मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री में आता है कंपनी रूल के बारे में, जो ब्रिटिशर्स ने इंडिया पे रूल किया. उसके बाद उनके रेवेन्यू, उनके इकोनॉमिक पॉलिसीज़ के बारे में. एंड थर्ड, द फर्स्ट वार ऑफ इंडियन इंडिपेंडेंस, द रिवॉल्ट ऑफ 1857 के बारे में, 1857 के रिवॉल्ट के बारे में. एंड ऑफ मुगल एम्पायर, डायरेक्ट कंट्रोल ओवर इंडिया बाय ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट, द न्यू सोशो इकोनॉमिक रिफॉर्म मूवमेंट बिगिन इन इंडिया, the role of national leader or era of rise of nationalism, और लास्ट में हमारा आता है फ्रीडम मूवमेंट ऑफ द इंडियन इंडिपेंडेंस. ये सारे पॉइंट्स आते हैं हमारे इसमें मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री के अंदर आते हैं जो हम पढ़ते हैं. Our next question is, what is the problem with the periodization of Indian history that James Mill offered? जेम्स मिल ने भी इंडियन हिस्ट्री को पीरियडाइज किया था, जिसमें था हिंदू, मुस्लिम एंड ब्रिटिश. So in 1817, James Mill, a Scottish economics and political philosopher, published a book, A History of British India, and in this book he divided Indian history into three periods: Hindu, Muslim and British. According to the Mill, before British came to India, Hindu and Muslim despots rules that this country. He said that religious intolerance, caste taboos and superstitious practice dominated social life. He also felt that without British help, India would never progressed. But Mill's conception of dividing Indian history on the basis of religion has many flaws. and so it was not acceptable. We cannot characterize an age only through the religion of the rulers of that time. We know that a variety of faiths and religion existed simultaneously of this period. Also, all rulers in ancient India did not share the same faith. It is this country from where two other religions like Buddhism and Jainism developed and spread to other parts of the world, while Hindu religions also existed. And now our next question is, why do we continue to associate history with a string of dates? हम हिस्ट्री में बहुत सारी डेट्स के बारे में पढ़ते हैं. तो हिस्ट्री इज़ अ रिकॉर्ड ऑफ सिग्निफिकेंट इवेंट दैट हैव occurred over a period of time or on a particular day in the past. History is a subject which deals with past events such as when a battle was fought, period of dynasties, when a king was crowned, birth of any religion and other changes, etc. History is also important to know the exact date and year of any particular event. Hence, we continue to associate history with a string of dates, since details of any such events which have occurred in the past cannot be determined without referring to the specific dates. So, in other words, we can say that history is synonymous with date. Without dates, we cannot study history. Next is, what is history? Why and how do we periodize a time of history? History is a record of significant events written in chronological record. It is a subject from where we find out how things were in the past and how things have changed in the past. We periodize a time in order to characterize it into different periods on the basis of some significant event that have happened during those days. This demarcation of time into different periods in the past is known as periodization, which become important for history as they help to reflect our ideas quickly about the happening and changes from one period to the next. Next question is, what is survey? We all know that what is survey. Give example of different type of survey conducted. Survey means a study or investigation of important facts and figures regarding a particular subject, topic or a country for acquiring additional and specific information for further study or investigation. In the early 19th century, detailed surveys were conducted throughout the country in almost all the major fields such as the topography, studying of cropping pattern, botanical survey, geological survey, archaeological survey, anthropological survey, and forest survey, etc. in order to collect necessary information regarding the country. So they were doing so many survey to collect information regarding the country. What can a historian derive from survey? From survey in any field are very important and crucial in the sense that they help on to collect the right data, figure information and reports regarding to a subject. To a historian, survey are equally important because a historian studies facts about history. To the historian, archaeological survey are important because they deal with the past. A historian came across certain information, the culture and the traditions, habit and their livelihood. These are important because the historian can access actual information prevalent during the period and what transformation has been brought or will be taken place in future. So, what can a historian derive from survey? From the survey, historian will be able to know that what was the population of that time, how people, what was the health condition of people, what was the living condition of the people, and from the survey we can get the answer of this question. Now there are some multiple choice question. First is, who was asked by Robert Clive to produce map of Hindustan? तो इसका आंसर है फर्स्ट इसका आंसर है जेम्स रेनेट। जेम्स रेनेट ने कहा था रॉबर्ट क्लाइव को टू प्रोड्यूस द मैप ऑफ हिंदुस्तान। Some historian have divided Indian history into how many parts? They have divided Indian history, so they divided Indian history into ancient, medieval and modern. C is the correct answer, ancient, medieval and modern. Next question is, what is the meaning of colonization? What is the meaning of colonization? So the meaning of colonization is subjugating of one country by another, leading to political, social and economic changes. This is the meaning of the colonization. Next question is, what is autobiographies? ऑटोबायोग्राफी अकाउंट ऑफ पीपल रिटन बाय, कौन लिखता है ऑटोबायोग्राफी? तो इसका आंसर है देमसेल्फ। राइटर, एनी पर्सन कैन राइट देयर ऑटोबायोग्राफी बाय देमसेल्फ। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, हिस्टोरियंस एट प्रेजेंट डू नॉट राइट अबाउट, किस चीज़ के बारे में प्रेजेंट टाइम के हिस्टोरियंस नहीं लिखते हैं? तो इसका आंसर है हाउ मार्केट केम अप, मार्केट कैसे बने, कैसे सामने आए, इसके बारे में आज के टाइम के हिस्टोरियंस बिल्कुल भी लिखने में इंटरेस्ट नहीं लेते हैं। और नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन बहुत ही ईजी है, कैलीग्राफिस्ट आर द पीपल हु, कौन होते हैं कैलीग्राफिस्ट? तो कैलीग्राफिस्ट वो लोग होते हैं जो, कैलीग्राफिस्ट का काम होता है आर स्पेशलाइज्ड इन द आर्ट ऑफ ब्यूटीफुल हैंड राइटिंग, जो कि बहुत ही सुंदर और ब्यूटीफुल हैंड राइटिंग लिखने का काम करते हैं, उनको हम क्या कहते हैं? कैलीग्राफिस्ट। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, मैनी हिस्टोरियन रेफर टू ब्रिटिश पीरियड इन इंडिया एज, हिस्टोरियंस ने ब्रिटिश पीरियड ऑफ इंडिया को किस वर्ड से डिनोट किया है? कॉलोनियल, कॉलोनियल वर्ड से डिनोट किया है। सेंसस मीन्स, तो सेंसस का मीनिंग इसमें ए है, ऑफिशियल एनुमरेशन ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन आफ्टर एवरी 10 ईयर, उसको हम कहते हैं सेंसस। द लास्ट वाइसराय ऑफ इंडिया, लास्ट वाइसराय ऑफ इंडिया थे लॉर्ड माउंटबेटन। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग वर नॉट द सोर्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन ऑफ द ब्रिटिश एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, ब्रिटिश एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के सोर्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, व्हाट आर सेकेंडरी सोर्स ऑफ हिस्ट्री? सो दिस क्वेश्चन वी हैव डन एंड आवर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, हाउ is the information which historian get from old newspaper sometime differ from that found in the police report. Information is essential for writing history of a time which can be gathered from various sources apart from official documents in the archives. Historians also gather information from old newspaper, diaries of people, accounts of pilgrims, autobiography of important personalities and booklets, etc. Information found in newspaper varies as it was based on incidents that have happened across the country, whereas the police report are limited and localized. Because of this fact, sometimes the information got from police report by the historian is not as useful as it is from old newspaper. However, for any incident, the newspaper may not quote all the reasons behind it, and it may be based as per the thinking of report. While in police record, we could find some evidence for an incident along with unbased report. Our next question is, what is the meaning of colonization in history? In history, we can find that whenever our country invaded or conquered another, it brought about some changes in the society in terms of values, customs and practice. These kind of political, economic, social and cultural changes as a result of subjugation of one country by another are termed as colonization of history. Our next question is, according to historian, what is the meaning of the term colonial? What is the meaning of colonial? So, during the British rule in India, people never enjoyed equality. We know that nobody enjoyed equality and freedom or liberty. During this period, Indian economy was exploited and channelized for the development of British economy. मतलब their main motto was to develop British economy. In history, this period